Okay, so I want to show some villagers that I have put together. I have a little section in here. I found some villagers that do pretty good trades. Now this one exchanges beef for emeralds, which isn't too bad, especially since I just put in an automatic cow farm setup. I should note that I captured all these villagers and put them into these stalls using the golden lasso. It's a great tool for getting these guys. This one takes wheat, which is a really good deal, but the problem is the trades won't go through because after so many trades, a chance comes up for the villager to cancel the trade, as you see here. When you go back into the interface, it won't let you do it. Now, the only way to unlock that is to place a trade with the last trade on the list, and it restarts the process. So now when we go out, you'll see a effervescent effect of sorts coming off the villager. Now this signifies that his trade interface has reset. So now we can go back in and trade wheat for emeralds again. Now eventually we will have to, we'll hit a wall with this, and we'll have to buy some cookies with an emerald. Now I don't want to do this right now because he hasn't quit trading wheat, but when he does, then I'll be forced to buy a cookie to restart the process. Now this one I've maxed out. He did spruce barricades for gold oreberry bushes, and I haven't felt like coming up with a chest and a sticky piston to reset him. Now this one is the champ of the bunch because he does emeralds for ender pearls, and I'm severely lacking on ender pearls in this world so far. So now you may remember a while back I had a zombie grinder in the works. This is the spawner that I cleared out a while back. I have put some inverted Lumar lights in the top, so that way I can light it up as I need to. I'll show you the controls for this. There's a switch here that turns lights on and off, which I have red alloy wire running from it up to the top of the lights. Here it comes from the back of the switch up. It's running across each one of these lights. It also happens to be powering some sticky pistons that are attached to cobblestone, which is blocking a trench of water from the spawn area. Now, when I turn the switch off, these lights will go dark. Monsters will begin to spawn in the chamber. These sticky pistons will lift up these blocks, and water will rush down onto the feet of the zombies, and it will wash them forward to this trench here, where I have a water source block, which will wash them down this way to a handy little killing window. So let's crank it up and watch it work. it is possible I may have a bit too much lighting near the spawner for it to work correctly. Here's the little one. There they go. So anyway, this can be used to get anything that's dropped by zombies, as well as to get experience too. I will probably come back just to be safe and replace this glass with some sort of hardened or reinforced glass, just so I don't accidentally break it. So anyway, that is what I did with the zombie spawner. I should probably show you the recipe for these Lumar lights. It's the entire reason behind why I went to the Nether to begin with. This is This is the Lumar that I made, which I used bone meal and glowstone to make it. Takes 2 glowstone dust and 2 bone meal per Lumar. Now, this can be used to make a white lamp or an inverted white lamp. So I guess I actually made white lamps as opposed to inverted. Now these take glass panes, 2 white Lumar, and a redstone, a piece of redstone dust, to make each one. These will stay lit up without receiving a redstone signal. These will be dark unless they receive one. For basic constant house lighting, I prefer these. For a spawner, this is just what I went with. I felt like it interfaced well with the position of the pistons and all of that. Now, you can make these in various colors by using different colors of Illumar to make them work. So you can, you could, if you had enough glowstone and bone meal, you could make yourself a really colorful disco floor or rainbow road or something like that. Okay, so I wanted to show you a handy little block that's actually pretty cheap to make. It's called the building guide. If we look here, it just takes glass and a torch. Now the cool thing with the building guide is it makes building advanced structures easy. It also keeps you from having to go online and do all sorts of crazy stuff just to know how to build something. So what I'll do is, it helps to have this block a couple blocks off the ground. Now you can get up underneath it. Now this has created a sphere or a dome shape over us. Now if I hit this from underneath, it will shrink the dome down, or the sphere, I believe is the mode it's set on. If I hit it on the top, it will make it tall. If I hit it on this side, it will shrink it in. This side, puts it back out, and the same for this direction too. Now another thing that you can do, if you go into sneak mode, and you have to do this bare-handed. Okay, now it's in cylinder mode. If you hold your crouch or sneak button, whatever you like to call it, down, and hit this, it will cycle through different shapes. See, this is cube. Then we have dome, triangle. If you ever want to make a triangular tower, this is the way to do it. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, and back to sphere. So basically this just puts ghost blocks in, and then you come in behind it and match those blocks. Like so. It's just a real easy paint by numbers blueprint, and all it takes is glass and a torch. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful. This will conclude this episode of the Let's Play series. I didn't want to draw it out too long. Hopefully we'll have something pretty interesting for you to check out next time. I'm thinking about expanding the village a little bit.